Hey. Hello guys. I hope I'm online now. Am I live? I should be live. Let me check again. Yeah, I'm live. I think I'm live anyway. I can't see myself yet, but I hope I'm live. Hello guys, hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropean. In today's video, we are going to ask a few questions coming off the video that I made last night about the Gambia and how people are getting desperate over there, basically. Just like over here. Do you know, there's not a massive difference. Yeah, they're desperate for one thing. They're desperate for work. You know that the Gambians, they want to work, they want to graft, they want to get down and push themselves forwards monetarily, like everybody else. But their economy is highly dependable on outside sources, i.e. tourists coming in, and this lockdown and everything else like that has made a profound difference in the amount of people who are now coming to the Gambia. Like I said last night, the vast majority of the people who are coming to the Gambia now are people who either have family there, or they are people that go there for other motives. They have other reasons to go there. Either they are planning to live there, they're building a house there, they're going there for business, or other things. We're going to get into that today. So clearly there are people there who are now going there, who are now in situations where, whereas 3 years ago there was a huge pool of people for criminality, and criminality was quite specific. Okay, there wasn't, when the tourists were there, people obviously they didn't have to do. There were a lot of people that didn't have to cross the line and do something illegal in order to put a meal in front of their kids, so they can eat properly. So now we're in a situation where that line needs to be crossed by some people. It needs to be crossed because if they don't go out and hustle, they don't eat. They can hustle, but when you're in a failing, the economy is actually on the way down, but it's holding tight as an economy that I think it's 30%. 30% of the revenues of that country comes from tourism. 30%, which is very high. Okay, so that means 30% of the money that was coming into your country has now pretty much all but extinguished. It's gone. So these people that were depending on that 30%, what are they going to do now? Now, I need to say this, the vast majority of people who go to the Gambia, the vast majority of Gambians, right? The absolute vast majority of Gambians wouldn't do those types of things. But there are a minority that do. And clearly, right now, we're in a situation where most of those people who they would normally prey on, they are not there. They are not there anymore. So that means there's a smaller pool of people there. It's concentrated, okay? Which means the chances of something bad happening to you have all of a sudden risen. And also, so not only has it risen for that reason, but it's also risen because you have a lot more people who are in dire straits at this present moment. Okay, so there is more people who are willing to cross the line and do something illegal in order to make some money. So it's a double whammy, and it's all coming together now. So last night I did ask the question, and I got some pushback. I had some people say, "Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Of course it's a safe place. We know it's a safe place, normally. But, oh God. You guys can't see me. Oh dear, wait there. Oh dear, wait there. Half. How do you put this? Oh, here. Oh God. Oh wow. Come on. Can you guys see me now? Oh, I had the camera right up to my face. Ah. Okay, I'm going to start again. Okay, there's 24 of you here now, so I'm going to start again. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Okay, so where were we? So, you have a combination of two things that are happening in the Gambia right now at this present moment. You have more people who are willing to cross the line in order to do something illegal in order to put food on their plates. And you have the criminals who are out there already who have a smaller pool of people to target, okay? Which makes things quite difficult for people who are going over there, you know, just going over to there to mind their own business or to do whatever they're going to do, because there is more of a chance of something bad happening to them. Okay, I read in the comment section of the last video, I read in the comment section, I'm going to try and get it up, about another accident that happened. There was another incident that happened in the Gambia and it was much worse. So apparently two young boys, a tourist that was there, I don't know whether it was a Mzungu or not, but they did that to a tourist just to take a bag. They did it just to take a bag. She's, you know, why on earth would you do that for? So that's what I mean by desperation. That kind of thing, yeah, it tends to happen, but to tourists in the Gambia, no, that doesn't happen to tourists. Okay, bad things can happen to tourists. We've heard of bad things happening to tourists, but in the Gambia, that kind of thing generally doesn't happen. And the thing is also, you got to think about their mental state as well. I mean, think about it. Why would you go to that extreme? Why would you go to that extreme just to take someone's bag? Doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Hold on. So let's have a look. I'm going to just open this video up. So that's where we are at. So you've got people going over there now who know that the Gambians are in a bad situation. And there are people who are specifically going to the Gambia to exploit this situation. Right? There are people who are going to the Gambia to take advantage of the people because they know they can get whatever they want from them. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong, Gambians are proud people. They never beg. That you know they want to do something for the money they earn. The hard workers. But this is a situation most of them have never been in before. Okay? The Gambia has been pretty stable in terms of revenue coming in from tourism, right? When was the last time the Gambia shut down from tourism? The Gambia has been stable for tourism for the last 20 years, easy. Easy the last 20 years, right? So that's the situation they are in, and there are people that know this. There are people that know this. They're going over there specifically for this reason. Even before the lockdown, right? Even before all this happened, there were people going over there to take advantage of them. We know this, right? We know this already. So, guys, I've got 3 questions that I want to answer today. I really want to get into this. I want to answer these 3 questions today. I don't want this to go on for long because I want people to watch this afterwards. But there are 3 questions that I want to ask today, right? And Before I start on this, by the way, I want to tell you guys that you saw the thumbnail of Phoenix Rain on the front, and I know some of you thinking that this is going to be me going in on Phoenix Rain, but it's not. It's nothing personal, right? I saw Phoenix Rain. Phoenix Raining. I saw Phoenix Rain. I saw her man. Her man looked young, you know, handsome, tall, typical West African genetics, godlike genetics, right? So I saw him and I was like, started asking questions myself. I asked, what does he see in her? You know, what does he see in her? Does he see a beautiful, intelligent woman that has lots of experience? You know, does he see that? Does he find her attractive? You know, does he find her attractive as a woman half her age? A woman that he would no doubt have gone for if such a woman existed, you know, that came along his way. You know, no, I'm not saying they don't exist in the Gambia. Clearly they do, but maybe Phoenix Rain has something that those Gambian women don't. I don't know. Goodness. So, guys, I want to just say hello to you guys real quickly. Hello, BB. How are you doing? Hello. Bobness. Nice to see you back. Fabulous Miss Tasha. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello, way back when. Hello. Elijah Israel. Hello. TMKR. Who you talking youth? Lots of laughs. That Nigeria guy on your thumbnail is not a youth at all. Do you know what? I made the assumption he was Nigerian. He's not a youth at all. I'm just stating the fact that he's substantially younger than Phoenix Rain. Is he not? I mean, does he look old to you? How old is Phoenix Rain? I think Phoenix Rain is perhaps a little older than I am. So she's what? Mid-40s? Early 50s? Something like that. So, I've still got this cough, by the way, yeah. KS, hello. Yeah, he is Nigerian. That's a plain adult who knows exactly what he's doing. So, what's my problem? The problem is this, and this is the question that I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask this question last, actually. So I'm going to ask the other questions first. Is it okay for repats to exploit their position in the Gambia? We've seen people doing this. We've seen, what's her name? I've got to be careful with her name. Blacksit. We've seen her do this. She does this all the time. All the time. You know, what's the other name? Black Acres, we see them do this all the time. This is normal, right? But now, this was before the lockdown. Imagine what they are doing now. Imagine what these guys are doing now. Because their money has never been affected by what was happening outside. That's the beauty of making these videos. Your money's not affected by what's going on. If anything, your money goes up because more people are staying in. This country is on a lockdown at this present moment. So if anything, there are more people inside on a weekend. They're not going out. So more people are watching their videos. So they're making more money, right? This lockdown is benefiting some people. We know this. Those YouTubers who are over there in the Gambia, they are benefiting from what is happening in more ways than one. So yeah, they're making more money through YouTube, but they are also able to get better prices from the people over there in the Gambia. So to answer your question, TMKR, it's not just about, like I said at the beginning, it's not just about this guy. It's about, in general, other people taking advantage of Gambians, you know. Should it be okay? I mean, we are going over there. The expats have gone over there. They've chosen the Gambia. They could have chosen somewhere else. They've brought money into this economy one way or another. It may not be loads of money, but they have brought money into their economy. Excuse me. So they brought money into their economy. They are a positive. They are, you know, putting money into their economy. So this is a good thing, right? So should they be able to do it? Should they be like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, I can do this. I can save money doing this way now. I can save money. Those contractors, yeah, they were asking for, you know, $100 an hour. Now I can ask them for $90 an hour. And if they say no, I'll go elsewhere. It doesn't matter. Is that right? Are we right to do that? Is it okay to do this? Is it okay for Phoenix Rain? I mean, you said TMKR. Oh, do you know what? This guy is a grown-up man, you know, look at him. Yeah, he's a grown man. But the question is this. Would this man have gone after Phoenix Rain if he was in the United States of America? Would he have gone after her if he was in the United States of America? That's the question. Would Phoenix Rain have gotten a man like the man she's got, this young, tall, the dude looks like a model, right? Would she have gotten a man like that if she was in the United States of America? You have to answer this question. I know it's a difficult question because a lot of people don't want to answer the question. They know the answer, but they don't want to answer the question. Okay? Okay, so there is a lot more competition in the States. There is a lot more competition in the States, right? Because Phoenix Rain is not the only woman in the United States that has an American passport and can give a man an American, you know, American stay, a visa, a green card. I'm not saying that he's with her for the green card. I'm sure he is with her for other reasons. I'm sure he is with her because she is a good person with a nice personality. She's very personable, right? She's very kind. I'm sure she's all those things, and he loves her for these reasons, right? I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that she's an American citizen and can offer him a better life in the United States of America one day in the future if they get married. Sure, that's got nothing to do with it, right? So the question is this: would he or would he not? I'm asking this question to you guys, by the way. I'm going to, hello Edra, hello. I'm sorry about these questions, they're quite harsh. So that's the first question. There is another 2 questions after this. I want to try and tackle this within 20 minutes, okay? And this is a question to you guys, because I don't know the answer to this. I truly don't know the answer. Well, I do know the answer to some parts of it, okay? But the main question, should it be okay for repats to exploit their positions in the Gambia? Let's see what you say. He's not young. I would say he's around 35. I don't think he's 35 years of age. I guarantee you he's not 35. He's not even out of his 20s yet. Guarantee you. Hello, Sydney Chase. Hello. Strange Fruit. What the hell? Hello. He's a grown man. I know, man. I know he's a grown man. But the point is that he is substantially younger than what she is. So answer the question. Answer the question I just asked. Would Phoenix Rain have gotten a man like him if she was in the United States of America? And if he was American, same guy but he's American, would he have gone for Phoenix Rain? Answer that question and be honest about the answer to that, okay? Maybe her man is attracted to very short, very wide women who, even though they claim to have climbed through a... Oh, here we go. Oh God, come on, man. Okay. Even though they claim to have climbed through a Gambian cab window to retrieve her phone, could never fit through that window. Bobness, there is something wrong with you. Go and take a seat right now. Right now. Oh dear, here we go. I get dudes young all the time coming at me and they don't know me. I don't look rich. Yeah, but you look half decent, I play with toys. And I'm not saying that, you know, okay, I'm sure there are guys who do come that. I don't have women throwing themselves at me all the time. I don't have that. I'm just a poor man, you know, I'm just a dude. Women, it may be different. It may be different for women. Maybe they do have younger men throwing themselves at them all the time. But guys, I don't know. I don't think that's a normal thing. I think most young men go after younger women, right? Am I talking rubbish? Okay, I might be talking rubbish. Anyway, many Gambians are below 35. That's very true. So if she finds herself a man that is over 35, that is single in the Gambia, that's a difficult thing to do because there is a large population, a young population in the Gambia. I'm just finding it difficult. I wonder what his age is. If anybody knows his age, let me know. Who's to say that this Nigerian is not taking advantage of Phoenix Rain? That's what I said before. Maybe. Maybe it's mutual. Maybe they both have getting something out of the situation. Clearly, right? I mean, yeah. Maybe they are both getting something out of it. Okay, let's have a look. Edra, ES. Yeah. I didn't want to bring her up. I didn't want to bring her up today. I'm being a good boy. I'm not bringing up ES. No, really. ES, possibly, yeah. ES. She has done the same thing, right? Is she still with that guy? I don't know if she's still with that guy. I don't know if she is still with that guy. So it would be interesting to see if she is still with him. I don't know. I had thought she could do better, but that's just me. Wow, BB. Really? You honestly believe that? I don't know about that. Hello, UN. You're back in the Gambia again, cheeky. Oh, I'm back on the Gambia. I'm back on the Gambia. Yeah. Well, actually, I just realized from yesterday, because yesterday's video, I rustled up really quickly. You know, I made it within half an hour and I didn't focus the camera properly. So I don't know if you saw the quality of the video, but it was very poor quality because I didn't focus the camera properly. I made it real quick and then there was so much more that didn't come out. And I'm like, yo, there was so much more that I wanted to tell you guys, but didn't get the chance to finish. So really, this is more of a continuation of yesterday's video. Hello, UN. No, let's have a look. Weather. Greetings to the unapologeticnegropean. Hello. Hello. Jamie, Njaya. Hello. This channel is just idle gossip and discord. No, it's not idle gossip. I'm asking some hard questions here. And by the way, not very few of you are able to answer this question. Or some of you are answering these questions, but you're not being honest with yourselves. You're saying to yourself, oh, well, Phoenix could have got him in America. Yeah. Come on, just be honest with yourselves, man. In America, this man would not be looking at Phoenix Rain. Okay? He would not be looking at Phoenix Rain. I'm sorry. That's my own personal opinion. I'm guessing folks have never heard of cougars. Guys, you're listening to a man who would never date a young woman. Why? because the young women, I'm sorry guys, I have a problem, right? I'm at an age now where I need my woman to be mature in the mind, right? It doesn't matter what they look like. She needs to be mature up here. I need to be able to sit down with her and have a nice, decent conversation after a long day's work. You know, something intelligent, something that's going to nourish my mind, noodles and nourishment, my mind. You know what I mean? Something that's really going to, you know, activate me. That's what I need. I don't need to come home to a woman who's going whinging about first world problems, which don't matter, you know? Just, I no. Young women today, you know, the ones, the microwave type women, and that's no offense to you young girls out there, you young women out there, but really, God, man, a lot of you think that you can put on nice makeup, you know, stick a filter on your phone, on your picture, and then post it on Instagram. And you think you are worth more because of that filtered picture. You know, you do more to invest in that picture than you do to invest in your own minds. This goes for men as well. I'm sure men do this as well, but I'm looking at it from the point of view from a man, looking at what women do. Okay, so, right. I love cougars. I think cougars are brilliant. Because they don't have the same inhibitions that younger women have. They don't have that. That's why they call them cougars, because they're brilliant. They're brilliant. So, you know, you're speaking to a man. I'm asking these questions. You're speaking to a man here who really appreciates the more mature women out there because they're just better. They're just better. They have something. You know, you don't have to bring them out of their shell. You don't have to do that. They don't have to get drunk in order to get, you know, you can just chill with them, relax with them, open your minds to them, you know, and they're not ashamed to open themselves up to you as well. Love that. Love it. But that's just me. Oh, wow. Phoenix Rains, man, looks like he's got some sugar in the tank. I don't understand that, but it sounds harsh. ES is doing well with her new project. It's fabulous. That's really good. I hope that it's a long-term project, I'm guessing. You're just gossiping about folks that you don't know. What's the point? We have very important election day. Yes, you do. But I don't believe in your politics, right? Your political system was given to you by invaders, okay? That's the truth. You may not like to hear that. So why should I be interested in that? I'm not even interested in my own, the one in the UK. So why should I be interested in yours? I don't care about those people who are simply power mongers. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get into power so they can have their turn lining their own pockets, getting their sons and their nephews and their nieces the jobs of, I don't know, ambassador to Switzerland or ambassador to, you know, the United States, giving their cronies all the good jobs, all the contracts throughout the Gambia and all those things, whilst everybody else in the Gambia has problems. Everybody else plays second fiddle. Why should I care about those people? I don't. Aren't you married to a white woman? Is that what a WW is? Us Freemasons are watching. Oh, what? The Freemasons are watching. Hello, Freemasons, if you're watching. Oh, well, Phoenix Rain is far from intelligent. Okay, listen. You don't have to be Einstein, okay? When I'm talking about intelligent, I just mean somebody that knows themselves. And Phoenix Rain seems like a person who knows herself, right? She hasn't, I can see that she struggles sometimes with her temper. She does struggle, right? But I think she knows that she struggles with her own temper, and she is in a constant battle to keep control of her emotions, right? But I think she knows this. She's at an age where she should be old enough to know this, but she's also at an age where she should be old enough to control it as well. You understand? I think she lets it go either in controlled little bursts. I don't know, but something tells me that she is she is emotionally intelligent. I would say that. And that doesn't mean that she's emotionally in control. I just think she's emotionally intelligent, right? Talk about lashes, wigs and nails. No. How much younger? I think that this gentleman is about between 15 and 20 years younger than what Phoenix is. I have hazarded a guess that this guy is 30 years old. And I think Phoenix Rain is what? Between 45 and 50. And that's substantial, even at 50, you know. It's substantial. Maybe if you're a 50-year-old man, you're going out with a 30-year-old woman. I mean, that's the other question we're going to get to anyway, by the way. But you know, the question I asked was, should they be allowed to do that? Should we be able to, should we say, oh, wow, the Gambians are in trouble now. Let's go over to the Gambia. Let's see what we can get out of them. Because regardless of you speaking in that way, you're still putting them in a better situation, because most people aren't going to the Gambia at this present moment, not even for vacation. And right now there is a mini season coming up, isn't there? Around December, there's a mini season. People go to the Gambia because they try to get away from the cold weather here. So, you know, December, mid-December to early January, people tend to go to the Gambia. People who would normally take advantage of this situation, they aren't able to do that now because people are not coming. People are not coming. A cougar for you is like a 70-year-old. Shut up. No, a cougar for me, 50 years old. 50 years old. Beautiful. Really, 50 years old. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't need one. I don't need one. I got my own thing, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, when I was younger, I've dated older women. I dated, when I was in my mid-30s, I dated a woman who was 50. You know. But obviously, she wasn't taking advantage of me. I did that to her because I wanted her, I was attracted to her, you know, I wanted to be with her, around her. I liked speaking to her. She was, you know, a nice lady. So, you know, it's not like I haven't been in that situation before, you know, and I'm not getting on Phoenix Rain about this. I'm just seeing that I know for a fact that she would not be picking up guys like this guy in the United States of America, and guys like this guy would not be interested in her in the United States of America. I want us to not be naive now, okay? There are people over here in the Gambia who want a green card. They want to go to the United States, but they don't, you know, they don't mind using what they have. Sometimes it's their, you know, their physical being themselves, you know, their bodies, you know, they don't mind using that in order to achieve their goals. There are people like that. They were like that anyway, right? They were doing this. They do it in Jamaica. They do it in Jamaica all the time. Okay, so I know this happens. Is it okay? What happened to your white wife? No young man wants on that. Why do you keep asking these silly questions? Did you make your move on Hamangelo? What? Oh, Edra. Oh, that was for Edra. I was about to say. Kind of gay, man. It's becoming a narco-state controlled by Senegal. It's very important. Crime has escalated. Strange fruit. That's something, that's a very interesting thing you just said there. The Gambia has always been a narco-state. It's always been like that. It's at the perfect position right there, you know, at the tip of West Africa. It's in the perfect position, not a million miles away from decent roads that lead all the way to Europe, Kuwait and all those places, those little Spanish, you know, parts of Morocco. It's not far to get there. Excuse me. So people they were always sending their bricks. You know what I'm talking about. They were always sending their bricks and their loads from South America through Africa. They would go through Africa because it was easy. It's easy to do it there, or it's easy to do it, get it in there. It's easy to pay the people off there and then send the stock up to Morocco and then keep it in Morocco, and they can just send it over to Europe, little bits at a time, 20 pieces here, 100 pieces here, 50 pieces here. And they make a lot of money in this way. You know, they get it into Morocco for, I think, between $7,000 and $10,000 a piece, right? I'm not going to go into detail, but let's just say they get it into Morocco for between $7 and $10 per piece. That includes all the custom clearances, paying off people, paying for transport. They get it there, $10,000. And then once it goes into Europe, the price goes up to between $30,000 and $35,000. Can you see why? It's inevitable that there are going to be people there that are going to take advantage of Gambia's location, and they're going to take advantage of the fact that there are people there who are easy to pay off. It's just naturally that way. I was speaking to, oh gosh, who was it? Oh, Latvia, little Baltic country, Baltic country. It has a big port up there, and it's almost like rhythm. Every single year, there's a new main man at the port, like a new chief inspector at the port every year. And that's because every year they're getting paid off and they're going to live in Sochi. You know, they're picking up a couple of mil and then they're going to live in Sochi, or they're going to live in South America, they're going to live in the States. They're just cashing in. There's a lot of money to make, on those seas. So anyway, we're going off the subject here, but yeah, it's not becoming a narco state. It already is. And it's long been that way. You think it's Soros funding those thugs? I doubt it. Wow, y'all really talking about random strange fruit. Who is strange fruit? People are coming, but not like pre-COVID. No, well, yeah. I watched a documentary last night on this. This is another reason why I made that video last night. People aren't coming. There are a lot of people in a bad situation over there. Some people are coming. PR is 55 years old. Are you serious? She looks good for 55. Excuse me. She looks good for 55. But if that's the case, then even if this guy's 35 years old, bloody hell, it's 20 years she's got on him. Get over it. He is with a caucus. You sound like a broken record now. Do you want him or something? He committed a crime. There is nothing to admit. Who committed a crime? Let's share ideas. We have seen so many older diaspora coming to the continent, taking advantage of our young people. They leave their young children in overseas. They are hiding in Ghana, pretending to be married to them. Really? It's horrible. These ladies are getting PPP loans to live large in Africa. Check your faves. ESPR, etc. Possibly. Recipient of PPP loans are listed on the public database. Wow, really? Let's have a look. The Gambia is a pipeline for more than weed now. Goes through Sahara to Morocco to Portugal, and very southern Spain, then either ferry to UK or by land to France, then Europe. Yeah, the UK is the largest and most lucrative market for this. It is the most lucrative market for that. So you got to imagine they're getting $1 off this. They're getting $1 of this, and they're buying it in Brazil for $3,000. And then they're spending anywhere in between $6,000 and $7,000 to get it into anywhere into Europe, right? Well, let's say northern Morocco. They get it there for that reason. And then they have to spend an extra between $1,000 and $3,000 to get it over from Morocco into southern Spain. Once it's in southern Spain, they can chill with it there because they can easily move it around Europe, and they can sell it in Europe on the mainland of Europe for 30,000 euros. Okay, so $33,000 they can sell it for in Europe. So imagine you bought something for $3,000, you sell it for $33,000. These people are making a killing. Wow. And this is happening all the time, guys. These people are extremely wealthy. So there are going to be people that are going to know that the Gambia is in trouble, right? They're going to know this, and they're going to take advantage of that. I'm here now. Are you? Oh gosh, wait a minute. I think I'm really far behind, aren't I? Sorry guys. Guinea-Bissau is the narco-state. Yes, it is as well. That's true. Gambia is right next door, and it is used as a passage for transportation. Hence, Gambia is at the tip of the Atlantic Ocean. That is perfect. Yeah, that is very, very true, Miss Njaya. 30% hotel occupancy, higher, closer to Senegambia. Bars are making money. I think Ton needs reading glasses. You think? Possibly. I have to go and get my eyes checked. Hello, Tonya. I can't give Phoenix Rain that much credit intellectually. I know. I don't really know Phoenix Rain. All I know is the way she speaks on her videos. I listen to the way she speaks on her videos. She doesn't come across as being, she comes across as being a little bit smart. Yeah. Conniving, possibly. Yeah. I think I do need glasses. Wow, I'm not disclosing government names, but the database shows a certain someone got a nice payout in March. Wow. Wow. December to February is vacation season in the Gambia. Okay. All right. I wonder how this vacation season is going to go. I really hope that things start to kick off, because at this moment, with everything that's going on here, I think we're in for another long winter. Africa is not cheap. Some parts are. Some parts of Africa are cheap, Bertha. So if you are planning to go to Africa and you say, oh, okay, I want to live the cheap life, you would do what ES did and go to northern Ghana. You wouldn't stay in Accra, because Accra is expensive. Accra is like any city here in Europe. Okay, yeah, it is just like it. Okay. Ever revolving G. I repatriated to the Gambia and literally came running back. People were getting robbed left, right, getting killed. Not to mention the YouTubers, all are extremely miserable. Wow, is that the truth? Is that the truth? I didn't, because a lot of YouTubers are not really coming out and being honest about things, are they? This is another thing. They're not being honest. They want people to see that they are growing in the Gambia. They rarely will share the negative things that happen to them on a daily basis. They will normally only share the things that happen to them if they are asking you for money. If they're asking for a handout, then they will share it with you, right? But apart from that, they're not going to ask you for any help. Let's have a look. Have you noticed the double increase of African tours since 2019? I have, Alexis Fowler. What are you saying about that? Why is that the case? Why are there so many more African tours? I don't understand why it's happening now. Why there's an explosion. If you index link the price of from 1985 to now, in 2021, the price has gone down in real terms from 60 per G to 20 per G. This is due to the far more efficient, routes available. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's also because, the American market got saturated, and it's still saturated right now. It's hyper saturated. There's lots of cartels over there, and they are running things. It used to be the Colombians, but now it's the Mexicans who are running the things. Or maybe the Colombians are still running things, but they know that they have an even bigger, nastier gang over there looking for those people, helping the Colombians look for the narcos. Which gang is that? The CIA. Yeah. So the CIA are in Colombia, and they have immunity from prosecution. They've literally got a license to kill. They have that. So they don't even have to think about it. They'll do whatever they do. That's it. And they are going after these people. They've got bigger resources, they've got better weapons, and the Colombians know, the Colombian authorities know this and said, let's get them. So they're in a situation now where the Mexicans are now taking over, and they've saturated the American market. Europe is another big market. It's much bigger than the United States, but it's clearly much easier to take things from Colombia to the United States than it is to take things from Colombia to the Netherlands, right? Didn't want to go into this too much, but yeah. Hello, Stoic. Okay, guys, we're going to go on to the next question, right? So I didn't really get an answer from you guys. Should she take advantage? Should we be celebrating her? Celebrating what she has done, her achievements, the fact that she's got a good-looking young man now. Should we be celebrating her? Should we be looking at her? Should other women look at her as a shining example and say, well, if she can do it, I can go to the Gambia and get myself a good-looking man, who will, always be around me, always take care of me when I'm there. Things are dangerous there. I can get myself one of these men. Is that something that she should do? That other people should do? Should we be celebrating her? I didn't get a confirmed answer from you guys, but it's a good question. And guys, if you're watching this later on, then please leave a comment in the comment section below. It'd be really good to hear your opinion on this. Tell me what you think. Okay, we're going to go on to the second question. Are we any different than the Mzungus who also go to the Gambia to exploit Gambians? Because let's say Phoenix Rain was an Englishman, and this guy was this Nigerian guy, he was a woman, same age. Would we be comfortable with that? I don't know. I think we would be, because it happens so much. I don't think we should, but I think we would be, right? There are lots of men who are going over to take advantage of the beautiful young women who are over in the Gambia. They've been doing this for years. And precious little has been done to stop them. And they've continued doing what they were doing with impunity. And right now, they know the struggle that Gambians, normal Gambians, are having now day by day. And they know that their money goes a long way in the Gambia. And they're coming to the Gambia and they're going to use it. The same thing that these repats are doing. And that's no offense, but there are a lot of repats out there that now they're like, if I can get things cheaper, why not? If I could put more money back in my pocket, why not? So that's the question. Are we any different? Let me try. I think we are. I think because of the blackness, right? Because of our West African heritage, I think it is different. For us, it's like we're going back home, isn't it? Because we are historically and genetically tied to the people of West Africa. Whether you like to admit it or not, okay? I know there's going to be people there who are going to say, no, we're native Indians. We're the red copper people of the bloody, okay. Believe whatever you want to believe, but I know where I'm from. Most African Americans know where they're from, okay? We'll leave it there. And that makes a difference. I think that makes a significant difference when you have people, who are repats, people who are of African origin, who are going back, because we don't look at those people in the same way Mzungus would look at those people. The majority of Mzungus, not all of them, but the majority. We don't look at them in the same way. We don't look at them like cattle, that to be used. What can I get out of these people? Most of us, most repats don't look at them that way. So, I think for that reason, we should be able to go back, and I don't think we are the same as the Mzungus, because the Mzungus have historically exploited people for their own gain. It's what they have always done. It hasn't changed. A lot of people think, oh yeah, but it's 2021, things have changed. Guys, when did Brazil end their slavery? Was it 1880? Brazil had slavery until 1880. It's 140 years ago. It's 140 years ago. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's scary. 140 years ago, there was still chattel slavery in Brazil. So, sorry, I'm going to look at this again. Global Green Book in the Gambia is killing me. What? The Gambia is killing me. There are a lot of people who are having trouble in the Gambia at this present moment. And not a lot of people want to talk about it. We should be more open about it. We should be more open about it. And I don't think you failed if you tell yourself, oh, do you know what? I'm going to go back to America. I'm going to work for a few months. And then I'm going to come back over to the Gambia. I'm going to make some money. And then I'm going to go back. There's nothing wrong in doing that. I saw someone is going to do a live. I can't remember who it was, but someone's going to do a live on Go Black to Africa. And Go Black to Africa, he does speak a lot about his disdain for the United States. I wonder why, of course. I just find it strange when black people love the United States. I really do. But anyway, that's another story. So there is someone who's doing a live asking why this man hasn't given up his passport. And I don't think you should get rid of your citizenship. I think, you know, that book, that passport, your US citizenship will take you places where people can't go normally. So, you know, you can always use the system. There's no point in getting rid of your American passport. That's what I'm saying. I'm British. I can get rid of my British passport, but I can always ask for my passport back in a few years' time. Oh, do you know what? It's not working out for me. I want my British citizenship back. And they'll be like, yeah, here you go. The reality is you never lost your British citizenship because you can't get rid of your British citizenship. They'll tell you you can, but you can't. Okay? In America, if you get rid of your American citizenship, that's it forever. It's gone forever, right? So I don't know why you would want to do something like that. You take advantage of your situation that you're in. Sometimes it's not all about you. He shouldn't give it up. No, I don't think he should, Stoic. I'm finding it very hard to marry, you silly Billy. I doubt that very much, Isatu's space. There are plenty of men out there. Plenty of men. I know that you want the right man. It's all good. I'm sure that there is the right man out there. It's the Gambia, right? That's the Gambia, man. And you are not Viva Black Acres of the Gambia. Palmbridge, who's that? Is that you, Rick? Is that you, Rick? So anyway, back to this question. Are we any different? I answered that question, yep. So I think we are. I think the reality is this. We are different than the standard Mzungus who go over there to exploit the people, because we have a genuine love for the people. It's not just a fabricated love, something which came out of nowhere. It's a genuine love that we have for the people because we see ourselves in them. They are of our kin. You know, they are our phenotype. They're not just some, oh, do you know what? I really like those people over there. No, we don't have to say that. We don't have to prove our love for them because we just naturally do, right? It's there for them. Now, the Mzungus are going over there to the Gambia at this present moment. But the ones that are going over there are the ones that are going over there who would go over there, you know, come hell or high water, they would get there regardless, simply because of the lifestyle that they live. They get to tread on people that look like us all the time. So they're more than happy. This is the way they live. This is their virtuous lives where they can go back home afterwards and, you know, sleep properly at night because of all the nasty things they did to all the our people. You know, this is the way a lot of them are. There are people who go to Africa simply for that reason, to be racist. They go to Africa to be racist. They do that. Okay, I know this. I'm sure you guys know this too. So, I think we answered that question. Mzungus are different. We're different than them, right? In that way, I think that the exploitation that we do is slightly different as well. Now, if you're talking about Crazy Boyd was a bit of a beast, right? He's a bit of an animal. Crazy Boy came over there, and what did he do? He did just that. He took advantage of the young girls. He became the master of his own domain. And he loved that. And a lot of people go over there and they get that. They feel like kings. I mean, they even call themselves kings. Massa Kwesi Boyd. What does the Massa mean? Doesn't mean master, does it? I'm not sure if it means master, but yeah, Massa Kwesi Boyd. And king and prince and all these people who give themselves these bloody, you know, tin pot titles. We see them doing this all the time. So people go over there, and once they get used to this life, they don't want to go back to being, you know, John Smith when they go back to the United States of America or to Europe. They don't want that. They don't want to live. They want to live the life of a king or of a prince, and they feel that way because people treat them that way. So yeah, things are different. The third question, right? We're going to go into the third question, right? And I didn't want to. I think we kind of covered most of the bases on this one as well. So would Phoenix Rain have gotten a man like this if she was in the United States, or vice versa? Would a man like him have gone for a woman like Phoenix Rain? And yeah, we've answered this question. Oh, I've answered this question. Well, I answered the question for you. I don't think so. And that can be a lot for a lot of people to stomach. I know there are a lot of people who struggle to hear this, but this is the truth. It's the truth. There are people over there who perhaps, you know, would not date Phoenix Rain unless they had something to get out of her. I think it's mutual. This is what I genuinely believe. And I didn't really want to talk too much about. Oh, Beyonce's eyebrows. PR is 55 and her lover is 34 years old. What's his name? Beyonce's eyebrows. What's his name? What job pays $500 a month? We pay Tanya Metoya. We pay our employees fairly, and everyone shows up for work daily for many months now. So I've never wanted to exploit the locals for cheap labor. I want them to afford to enjoy life. But the thing is, Tanya, if you didn't give them a job, where else would they have gotten the job? You know, there is still building going on in the Gambia, but you know, where else would they have gotten that? And this is what I mean. You are, you know, you're not taking advantage of the situation. The fact is that workers in the Gambia are cheaper than in the United States, and you're building your house in the Gambia, and you're going to pay them a Gambian wage. That's it. I don't think there's anything bad inherently bad in that. I think it only becomes bad when people go there specifically to take advantage of the fact that, hey, I can pay that man $300 a month. I think that's when it gets bad. Please make a video on Nak Sleazy moving back to the US. Why though? He's not really interesting anymore, is he? He's not really interesting. He doesn't. But I didn't know he moved back. That's interesting, I guess. It is legal. Sorry, movement. No, it is legal for a 55-year-old woman to date a 35-year-old man. But is it morally right? Is it morally right? Because the thing is this, if she was in the United States, she would not be dating a man who's 35 years old. I don't think she would anyway. And I don't think they would go for her. Or maybe they would. If she was in New York, actually, yeah, they would. You know what those New York boys are like? They're kind of hungry, aren't they? No offense. Beyonce's name is what? Rat. What are you talking about? Don Langdon. Hello, Don Langdon. There are plenty. That is very true. How many? I mean, of course, I know that they're mostly employed. I think Gambians are mostly employed by other Gambians. What the hell is going on? Oh, wait there. My phone is frozen, which means let's have a look. Ah, God. Okay, I'll come back up in a minute. Come on. Okay, so excuse me. So I'm just going through some of your comments. There are plenty of Gambians employing other Gambians, but clearly it's not enough because there are lots of Gambians who are doing what's it called again? I forgot what it's called. It's called who are going the back way to Europe. That's it, going the back way. There are too many Gambians going the back way, and they're spending lots of money to go the back way to Europe. A lot of them are holed up right now on the Belarusian-Polish border, trying to get through. You know, so if there are plenty of jobs over there for the Gambians and they're being employed by Gambians, then why are they doing this for? Why are they taking this route, this dangerous route? Oh, cougaring goes on in the US too. I'm sure she would date younger there as well. I think you might be right, Chrissy. I think you might be right. Trust me, you don't want me to tell all of its facts-based. Don't get this. I knew them personally. She doesn't even shower, but that's another What? I'm going to stop reading your comments soon. You guys surprise me with what you write sometimes. I don't know, Don Langdon. You say, when I say lots, how many? Clearly, Gambia is a country, you know, and I think most of the people that live there are native to the country, and most of them work for other Gambians or they have their own enterprises. Simple, right? So, but I don't know off the top of my head how many people, you know, how many people work in the tourist sector for foreigners. I'm sure it's a lot, but it's nowhere near. Like I said, it's 30%, right? 30%. Warning to all diasporans, they should stay away from our future young people. So, I mean, is that right? Not all of them want, young people. A lot of people just going over there to chill because the Gambia is a nice place. I'm glad Blacksit is married. I feel for the poor Gambian. Wow. She would have pounced on. Poor Williams. Oh, dearie me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. You haven't a clue. I don't have a clue. I was asking you. I don't see how Phoenix Rain is exploiting her Nigerian boyfriend. I don't know. I think she is. I think she is. I think that, you know, there is a mutually beneficial relationship going on there. And I don't think there's much. I don't think it's very bad. I don't think it's bad, but there is definitely some exploiting going on. And it's only going to get worse now that we're going into a fifth wave. Okay, we know what we're talking about here, the fifth wave. Quite Kwame Eugene. UN, here in Italy, they're about to force the third dose of the... Wow. I need to go back to... Wow, Kwame. That is crazy. That is really crazy. Oh man, Don Langdon, you... Come on. I have to read this first. I used to be able to just read through here so you guys could hear, but I can't do that anymore. Because there's people just saying some crazy things on here. Anyway, yes, they are. And they're trying to force it on people here too. And they're going to do it in Germany. So in Germany, you won't be able to take public transportation anymore. You won't be able to go to to shops for non-essential things. You won't be able to do anything like that unless you have a green pass. The green pass. Your papers, please. Unless you have your papers, then they won't let you in. And those papers tell you that you are either that you've taken the snake bite or you have recovered, one or the other. And with this new variant, if you, with the current snake bites that they're using now, you will have to take those snake bites more frequently, once every 3 months as boosters. It used to be once every 6 months, but now they're telling people to do it once every 3 months because of this new variant. Things are changing all the time. This, whatever this thing is, it's changing all the time. It's mutating. So you don't know what it's going to be next year. It could be something different. It can mutate into something which, I mean, currently you could catch it, but it's the symptoms are quite mild, right? The symptoms are quite mild apparently, but it's easier to catch. So, you know, I don't know. Hello, African Fang Tribe. Hello, nice to see you. They are fighting the mandate. Yeah, you know, if the US goes down, and the US has a mandate and people, you know, just put their hands up and give in, I'll be so disappointed in America. I'll be like, oh my gosh, you are literally a country that exists because you went against the law. And now you guys are going to be taking that snake bite because of what? So you can live that life again. I just don't understand these people. Where is the link for people? African Fang Tribe, I'm sorry, I don't have that link. I don't have the link because I'm not on StreamYard, as you can see. I've just gone straight through YouTube. I didn't expect so many people to be on tonight, to be honest with you. UN, explain how PR is exploiting a 35-year-old man. He's 34 years old, right? That makes him 21 years younger than Phoenix. 21 years younger. This man would not be dating a woman who is 55 years old. Okay? Right now, if she dates him, she goes with him, she won't be able to bear his children. You know, she won't be able to procreate. What is she offering to a young man like that? Unless he has children already and doesn't want other children. What has she got to offer to him? I don't know. I don't know anything. Maybe something here, you know. You know what cougars are like. Cougars are pretty cool, but he has a son. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, so tell me his name then. Tell me his name, you know, who is 8 years old. Ever revolving. Tell me his name. Yeah, I have an age gap. My wife is 13 years younger than me. Yeah, 13 years younger than me. Doesn't seem to bother. It was okay. You know, do you know what the thing is? Men tend to be less mature than the women, right? So when a man hits, you know, his 30s, it tends to be okay for a man to date an older woman. But the flip side of that, when you have, it doesn't really work really, because you get women who are young, and when they're young and they think that they're old, when they're in their early to mid 20s, they are still children. They act like children, just with grown-up bodies, that's all. You know, the boys are even worse. 25-year-old man is the same as what, an 18-year-old girl. They have the same sort of emotional intelligence as an 18-year-old girl or a 20-year-old woman. It's, yes, we are far behind the females. Wait there. Oh, guys. Sorry, guys. So, I'm going to finish this up. And the reason I'm going to finish this up, guys, is because my battery is about to die. It would have been nice if we could stay on for a little longer. But I think we've answered the questions that I wanted to ask. We've answered most of them. Yeah, we've answered most of them, so that's pretty cool. Sorry about that. Oh no, Paul Williams. Juliet took down a video because I called her out for telling a man to turn down his music. He was actually listening to the Quran, and she claims she knows culture. Wow. Did that really happen, Paul Williams? Oh dear, oh dear. What an idiot. She's gone and stuck her foot right in it. So guys, my battery's about to go on my phone, right? And it was really nice to speak with you guys tonight. And I'm going to go live again tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to going live tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have a live discussion. I'm going to have you guys come on board, and I'm going to put the link in so you guys can come on, because I haven't done that in a long time. All you guys have done is listen to me, and I want to have a discussion. And we're going to be talking about, I don't know, I wanted to post a video tomorrow, but I might wait until Monday to post a video on Mendy. Is it Bruno Mendy? The football player, the Senegalese guy, the guy of Senegalese descent, and what's happening to him right now in the UK. Boy, basically he's a football player. He plays for France though, he doesn't play for Senegal, but he's of Senegalese descent, and he's had multiple charges brought against him by women, most of whom are Caucasoid women, and they're bringing charges against him. And he's right now, he's a football player, plays for one of the biggest teams in the UK, Manchester City, and he's in prison now. So he's not playing. And he'll be in prison for the next couple of months, definitely, because the trial doesn't start until January. This guy's a real idiot, to be honest with you, real idiot. But yeah, so I wanted to discuss that, but I think we're going to discuss something else tomorrow. We're going to discuss something else tomorrow. I'll post that video on Monday, but tomorrow I think we're going to go back over to the Gambia again, and I wanted to speak about, and guys, I'm not trying to start trouble, but I did want to speak about Blacksit, and particularly about something new which has come up with her. I'm still gathering intel, okay? Something new has come up with her about her exploiting Gambian youth once again, okay? So I do want to speak with you guys about that. We're going to have a nice live panel discussion. And I'm going to ask actually a few of the guys that had problems with Blacksit, right? And we're going to go ask a couple of those guys to come on again tomorrow. And you remember the guys that had problems buying their land from him? I'm going to ask those guys to come on again tomorrow to see if they want to let us know how things have gone on since the last time we spoke, which is a good 4 months ago now. Okay? So yeah, guys, Benjamin Mendy, thank you. It's Benjamin Mendy. Yeah, so that video is on Monday. So guys, I'm going to leave it there for tonight because my battery is going to go any minute. So I would like to say thank you for watching. Okay, come back on tomorrow. I think we're going to be on again at around 8 o'clock. So perhaps earlier. I'll post a notification so you'll see that. Okay, so guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Until the next time, Tararbit. You see, I'm thinking about those things. My God. I'm going to go drink some water. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Let's have a look.